Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel for another VSG video. And if you don't know what VSG token is, it's Vitalik Smart Gas, and it is a hot topic right now. These guys are building for the future. And when I say this, they really are building what I've always been involved with in DeFi. Now, I'm always looking to get involved in different things, and I dived into VSG at what I believe was a great time. And if you've got involved, you know exactly what I'm going on about. So, what I want to do is talk a bit more about the project and kind of give you guys an overview and an idea, really, of what VSG is. So, in itself, Vitalik Smart Chain stands out among Ethereum Layer 2 as a solution. Okay. And this is tailored specifically for DApp development. So throughout this journey to craft this layer 2 as it stands right now, they've set a lot of tasks out, and a lot of these tasks are going to lead to a decentralized governance based space where you yourself as an individual can come to this blockchain and you can build out a system, a project, an idea, a movement, anything you want. Okay, in this sense, you can do absolutely anything with this technology. So, what's really important with VSG when this blockchain does go live is the fact that it has a flat $4 fee per transaction. So, no matter what happens, once the blockchain goes live, you will only ever pay $4 for a transaction, and $1 of that will be allocated to purchasing and buying back the native VSG token, which once again is something that is going to consequently lead to traction. Okay, it's going to lead to the native token being put into a situation where traditionally this just doesn't happen in a layer 2 model. So this approach is really something that is going to end up with huge intrinsic value growth. Now, the market response has just been great, and VSG's moved up by about 1,000% so far for me, and I'm holding for the future. I'm looking for that really big payoff, and VSG is really just performing like crazy at the moment. So let's bring up the website. Let's show you what's going on. Now, there are lots of different things that you can do. You can do staking. You've got all sorts of different things you can do. But something that's really interesting is these NFTs, because of a fact is you get involved and you're getting those transaction fees forever. Forever. Whether it be $1 billion market cap, a $500 million market cap, a $10 million market cap, you will be getting those transaction fees once the chain goes live. So really, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity from where I'm sitting to get involved. I'm currently thinking about pulling the trigger on a carbon for the simple fact that this is generational. I can pass this on to my children, and my children can probably pass it on to theirs. And VSG have got really high goals. They've got high standards, and they're looking to crack that top 15 space. And the community is just amazing. They're so supportive. They understand how the crypto space work. They understand it's a business model, and they understand just how you've got to go at it and attack it to get the movement moving forward. And it's all about the community. It's all about you guys that choose to get involved with stuff like this. So that's what they're really banking on. For me, this thing moving into a state of where there's going to be validators, there'll be the own on-chain wallet, you're going to have all sorts of different things going on, the amount of NFT projects, and everything will be native to this chain. I think that's really, really important. So like I was saying, right, don't just go out and ape into anything. That is such a silly thing to do. What you want to do is go out and do your research. Now, they've got reward tokens, and these reward tokens come in the form of BNB, AVAX, Matic, and like I said, they're reward tokens, right? Even on Sol. But this is really good because it creates a situation where they're getting the attention of the market. Now, Ethereum holders are very stuck in their ways, and they stay on Ethereum, and I don't blame them. It's an amazing bit of kit, it's an amazing bit of technology, and it's built very well. Aside those gas fees, which I'm getting used to now, and really I'm not really seeing those as an issue compared to the gains that I have been making. I mean, who doesn't want a 1000% gain? It's just great. It's just amazing to say the least. So they have got a lot going on. And one thing that is really standing out to me at the moment is the trending. They're always trending. They're on the most visited for CoinMarketCap, and they're getting the eye of the community. And on top of that, they're catching the eye of a lot of big influencers on YouTube. And this is even more important because when these bigger YouTubers start to pick up on this, smart money starts to pick up on it, and then they start to pick up on it more. And it starts this kind of attention cycle of just picking up more and more holders. Now, I'm always looking to get involved in as many different things as I can, but for me, I get involved in so many different meme coins that this is really something that I'm starting to see as more of a utility blue chip, if that makes sense. This thing's got so much potential, and the fact that it's pushing up so hard and so fast at the moment during a time when BTC's just been bleeding out, it's been dunking, it's been crushing the altcoin market, it's been crushing the meme coin market. It's not been a good time for trading, and VSG has just stood out on par. So something that I'm going to let you guys, a little kind of tip here, is there is going to be a supply shock soon. There's not a lot remaining on Uniswap. In fact, there's around 1%, if I'm right, last time I checked in the Telegram group. Links to all of this in the description. If you want to go join the Telegram group, give us a shout out there as well. We'll be sure to hit you back in that group. But it's amazing. I mean, I have to take a long pause there because during these bleed outs, you just don't see this kind of movement. And to see this during a time when things aren't going too great, there's not a lot of opportunities, and this thing's just moving up. It's getting more holders by the day, and the whole system, right, of once it goes live, okay, the whole idea that everyone getting involved now so early in the sense that the chain hasn't gone live yet, the fees, the burns, the buybacks, everything. Now, these guys burnt a considerable amount of a supply on launch, if I'm not too confused there. But, you know, once again, right, good development team. There's a lot going on here. There's a vibrant, supportive, strong community, and it's DeFi based. Now, yes, like I said, it's Ethereum. It's a little bit problematic at times, but currently, gas fees are around $11 to $19. It's not that much when I look at things. And when I look back at a blockchain like LUNC, which I validate, I'm part of, I always think about us and how cheap the gas is. And it's kind of a mistake. We don't profit on it enough. We don't bank in on it enough. Whereas here at VSG, they've balanced everything. They've built it out correctly. And honestly, I'm overly bullish on this moving forward. So what I think we're going to see is a little bit of a clawback, and this is totally normal. As you can see, we've seen many clawbacks before, but what happens is we tend to tread sideways, we build a little trend line, we start to bounce off of it, and then we move on up again. So with that supply shock, right, imagine what's going to happen when these burns kick in, when the buybacks start happening, once all of this full flow of validators, governance-based decisions, the DApps landing, people starting to launch. And I mean, there's going to be so many people that will want to migrate their projects over, that will want to get involved with something when it's a micro cap, when it's just so small that probably, I would say around 50% into the bull run, you would be sat there and you'd say to yourself, why did I not buy more? It's a really interesting situation. Now, what I like to do here on the channel, if you are new here, if you're from the VSG community and not from the LUNC community, is we do podcasts. I haven't done one recently. I haven't done one for a while, but I've got two planned, one for the LUNC community and then one for the VSG community. And overall, just for the crypto community, if you want to come in, you want to kind of get like a one-to-one perspective with the developers, with the creator, of where it's heading, what's going on, the current ongoings, and really get to know these people. I think it's really important. I like to get people on the spot where they can't use any of the really intelligent tools you can use to fine tune your responses, right? We're going to get a real human, deep emotional connection when we have these podcasts, and we learn a lot. We learn a lot about the characters behind these projects because for all intent and purposes, we're their shareholders. And if you look after your shareholders, you look after your community, you act transparently, it's going to get you a long way. And something I've noticed is these guys are so transparent. So I was in a Telegram space with the VSG community, and they're targeting for their first tier 1 CEX. And this is public information now because it was said during the Telegram space, but they're targeting crypto.com, okay, for their first tier 1 exchange. Couldn't you even imagine what would happen to the price? Just look at BOEM, which is a total meme coin. Something like this getting listed on a tier 1 CEX would be groundbreaking. But guys, like I said, right, there's going to be a clawback. If you're looking to enter, trade safe. I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice, but I myself never buy anything at the top. I always wait for a clawback. I don't get greedy, and I do things in a smart and tactical manner. Something else that's really helpful in crypto is having a trading indicator. Links to that in the description. That's going to give you bullish, bearish indications. It's going to give you your dollar cost average in and out signals. We've also got Margex links, which is the no KYC exchange. You can sign up with them in the description. We've got links to our Patreon. We've got all sorts of different things going on over there. 1000% gains on some of our alpha calls recently. What more is there to want? Guys, stay safe, stay humble, stay aware. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one.